just on the North Lancashire Saxon area, and I've had some dribbles of lead, tiny little things. Frustrating because any of those could have been a tiny diker or stucker, whatever they're called. Just had that little bit of copper. Just had this on the Anglo-Saxon spots. I don't think it's Anglo-Saxon, but if we have a look the other side, that looks, it's got a design on it. I'm wondering if that is a coin weight for a hammered coin. You know, it looks like, you know, it's been made to look like a hammered coin, doesn't it? Ooh, see what the flow thinks. Well, this is strange. I thought it's lead. But if you look that side, it looks greenish. And then if you look close, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it seems like it's like, you can see that thin copper edge. It's like a tube of copper filled with lead. And this is in the area with all my Saxon stuff. I don't think this is. But at least there's a couple of things coming out. I've had 2 pieces of lead. Maybe something early medieval will pop out, who knows. Another one of these fishing weights. That was a very irony signal. So yeah, this is on the Saxon patch. Or early medieval, Viking, whatever. Yeah. Phew. After all that hard work, must be 30, 35 signals, 40 signals, something. Ancient medieval. It's probably a hairpin head. Maybe the you know, a practice mould for a silver one. But wow, whoop. Look at that. Brilliant. Well, that last. Brilliant, absolutely bloody brilliant. Gosh, it's been hard work, but that's the name of the game. Right, well, these are the recent finds off the Saxon site. Apologies for the not great light, but it is winter, isn't it? So all these little bits of lead, every time I was hoping it'd be something, maybe a stiker or something. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a shot. And then, I mean, look how, you know, this is the manticore, so look how tiny, you know, the little bullets are and shot and whatnot. Yeah, that's a little bit of copper. Yeah, I'll put a couple of photos up. Could be a bit of something. That little bit. It makes you always see faces, don't you? Yeah, nah. This was a bit strange. It's a bit of, it's almost like a copper tube. There's iron there at the end, but like half a copper tube, and then it looks like it's been filled with lead. So you might just be able to make out like the edge. Can you see the edge of the copper tube in there? So what that was for, who knows, but that won't be ancient. And I was kind of, you know, giving up on finding anything early medieval, but that probably is like a fishing weight or something. Found quite a few of those. I'll put a picture up. And then this has gone through, you know, different ideas as to what they are. The first thing there was that it was a gaming piece. The second, that it's a decorative pinhead top, you know, like a Saxon pinhead top. But apparently they are polyhedral weights. And the museum are quite interested in these, what they were used for. And they're quite interested because, I've got a few of them on the site or near the site. So those two were found together. Polyhedral weights, whatever. That one, I believe, is silver. And then that one was found near that most recent find. So, yeah, they're interested in those. Dublin weights, Viking weights, whatever on earth they are. So, that makes 5 of them now. So that's the latest one. Yeah, lovely little things. But, oh, you know, those little bits of lead. Now I've been back on today for an hour and not one non-ferrous signal. Not one. So I'll have to wait for a good downpour and maybe, you know, a bit of pressure on the land. See if anything else pops up in time. No plans to plough it, so sparse pickings, I think. But that's the latest from the little North Lancashire, early medieval, Saxon, Viking, whatever it is, spot. Oh, yeah, I was forgetting this. I'd put it in a separate place. So I believe this is a lead weight for weighing hammered silver coins. If you look, it looks like a hammered coin on the edge there, the design. It's blank on the back, but I think that's a hammered coin weight. So I don't know what the design is, where it would go. But yeah, I do quite like that. That was a nice little find. There's something going on in there, isn't there? Right. So, yep. And I will put a picture up as well of the piece of hack silver that was whizzed off to the museum. I've not even seen it cleaned or anything. So they're a beautiful little piece. So I'll hopefully get some pictures back on that. Yeah, all this stuff's going to end up in Lancaster Museum. Right, bye for now, everybody.